Welcome back. These mums aren't asking for special treatment, they just want a fair go. Their daughters are blind, but all their applications for a disability parking permit have been rejected. They are determined to change the law.
It's devastating. Like, they're saying that a vision impairment or legal blindness in my girl's case isn't enough to get the sticker, which blows my mind.
Hayley Brown is fighting for her little girls Alia and Mackenzie.
I think it's one of the most important things I'll probably ever fight for the girls. It's like their right to be equal to other people that have disabilities.
I was just dumbfounded, like, she's disabled in all other aspects but can't get a car park, so I was just like, okay then, like, where do we go from here?
Taylor Blennerhassett is fighting for her daughter McKenna.
It's all about fairness, like, you can't say that you're disabled but not disabled to park here. It's just not right.
It's sunny and I can't open my eyes to close them.
7-year-old Alia and her 3-year-old sister Mackenzie were born with albinism, which not only means they have a lack of pigment in their hair and skin, but it affects their vision and makes them extremely sensitive to the sun.
Both the girls are legally blind, so they're not totally blind. They do have some vision, so inside they can see shapes, colours, and then from a distance they can see, but outside they don't have any vision.
Being told that your daughter is disabled but not quite enough for a parking permit, that it kind of sucks, yeah.
6-year-old McKenna was also born with a condition that left her blind.
So Taylor, is it scary for you trying to get McKenna in and out of a car when you're parking somewhere?
Yep, definitely. It's just purely down to we don't know what's going to be happening on that day, whether her behaviours play up or not, what other people are doing in the car parks. So.
You just cannot navigate safely through a car park if you cannot see.
Jock Beveridge from Guide Dogs Australia.
Providing access through a disability parking permit will remove that issue. It'll make it safer for our clients, and it will mean that they can travel with confidence and independence to and through shopping centres.
At her local shopping centre, Hayley has to drive past the disabled parks and find a spot in the middle of the car park.
You never know what is going to happen, and that's probably what's created the fear of not wanting to go out so much anymore, because it is such a scary thing for the girls to have to encounter, and me watch as their mum.
Yeah, it must be heartbreaking.
It is, it's very heartbreaking.
At school, Taylor is in the same boat, just trying to get McKenna to the playground. So, with the school's permission, she started using the disabled spot, only to find other parents leaving nasty notes on her windscreen.
It's like a punch in the face with the negative comments that we've had against everything, so...
Yeah, and what were some of the things they said to you?
That we just don't deserve to park there, that we're taking the spots away from people that actually need it, which was a bit okay, because we need them.
Herding a couple of small kids through a car park at the best of times is tricky, especially around school pick-up and drop-off time, but imagine doing that if both of your children have a vision impairment.
Now, if these young girls lived in New South Wales, the ACT, South Australia or Tasmania, they could get a permit and their mums could park more safely. But they live in Queensland, which, like the rest of the country, has so far refused to change the rules.
Oh, it would make life so much safer, easier, and just not, you know, there's always little changes that people probably don't realise make such a big impact on people with special needs, especially for vision impaired. Being able to park there would just make the world of difference. It might not be to other people, but to my girls and us as a family, it would be a huge thing for them.
And something easily done.
Very easily done. You would think, anyway.
Look, I think the case for broadening the eligibility is very strong.
Queensland's Transport Minister Mark Bailey says a review of the law is underway.
But we've also got to get the enforcement right, because we know some people are using these disability parks when they have not got a disability.
We don't like to go out in public now because, like, how difficult it is to actually get out and do things.
You could say it's cruel, yeah, we think it's absurd.
Both families have appealed several times under different criteria and failed.
The rule is it has to impact their ability to walk. And even though a vision impairment clearly impacts their ability to walk, it still doesn't get approved.
Now, we're told you could change this tomorrow if you wanted to. Is that the case?
Well, it's something that you want to make sure you get right the first time. And so we've been very careful to do it thoroughly, and so that it's the best outcome that people are happy with. That's my objective, and I'm looking forward to some changes in this space in the near future.
It's so backwards. Like, it's not like it's just, this has only just been brought in for all states. So to definitely get it brought in for Queensland would be the biggest difference and mean so much to so many families.